What's up guys? I decided to build Sky Garden from Mario Kart in Fortnite Creative, using the brand new cloud crops. Sky Garden is a fan favorite track from the older Mario Kart games, and was recently added to Mario Kart 8 as DLC. However, it didn't at all resemble the original track. It went from this to this. And so I attempted to recreate the original Sky Garden in creative mode. Let's start off by taking a look at the cloud crops. So these are the new cloud crops. They can be resized a decent amount. And if you look close enough, you can see that they wave or flow. This detail alone inspired me to recreate Sky Garden, as the clouds on that track flow in the same way. Next I began to actually create the track. I used the original map as a reference, and am basing my layout off of that version. However, some parts of the map and details resemble the Mario Kart 8 version, like the flowing clouds on both sides of the track. It's almost like a hybrid between the two versions. I decided to use this tiled floor piece as I couldn't find anything which resembled the green stone path of Sky Garden. I did however add vines and plants along the road to give it more green color. After about 30 minutes of building, the track was looking like this. It's looking accurate on the minimap, and feels really nice when you're actually on the track. I included the original shortcut along here, but it's super risky, so the safe option is always there. On the original track there is a small ramp below the finish line. But I made it into a full jump to make the track more interesting to race on, as it's a very flat track. I may even add more jumps later on, but for now let's continue building. Further along the track are these green things, so I attempted to recreate these. And even added a ramp on the end to further expand on the ramps and jumps idea. And once the track layout was complete, I created the beanstalk vines and added them all over the track, along with some other finishing touches. I added more vine plants, and added sections off of the track where the beanstalk vines can grow from. Before we continue, let's have a little ad break. If you enjoy my content and want to show further support towards me and the channel, consider using code NOVAJ. Using a creator code is a great way of supporting your favorite creators. And shout out to my YouTube members. Thank you all for showing your appreciation towards the videos I make. And let's continue the build. Here is the finished map layout. It's looking much more true to the original track compared to Mario Kart 8. And has a decent amount of detail for how simple this track is. The mini-map also looks really cool, and overall it's going the way I planned. These grid things now have ramps on the ends, and we have a few jumps as you got closer to the end of the track. And in my opinion is a nice way to slightly freshen up what would otherwise be a very flat track. But we're not finished yet. I now need to add the detail around the track, so let's not stop here. After a few minutes, the bottom of our track is now covered in clouds, and we now have to build up mountains of clouds around the outside. This will help enclose the track, and also gives you more to look at while racing on it. I simply swapped between using two cloud pieces, and began to pile them up. I also think the track looks really cool now that we're adding detail around it. I also wanted to then add the vines growing out of the surrounding clouds, but I'm not going to make you watch another 5 minutes of cloud placing. Let's cut to the final product. And here it is. The finished version of my Sky Garden. I am super proud of how this track turned out in the end. These new cloud pieces make scenery like this possible and really easy to make, and they fit perfectly in a Sky Garden styled track. And here's the finished minimap. If you want me to make this into a playable map, then make sure to comment down below because I would love to. I couldn't make the huge vines like in Mario Kart 8, so I made the decision of simply placing the smaller ones. And besides render issues, it does the job well. And as a whole, I'm really happy with how this build progressed. And now let's drive a lap around the track in an ATK. Let me know what you thought of this build, and are there any other Mario Kart tracks you would like to see me make? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.